Hi, I'm Mac McCarthy, and I help people with their breakups. And today, we have another breakup story to share. And if you have a breakup story you want to share, please visit writemac.com. Send it in. We could possibly do a video just like this, giving my take. Or you could book a live coaching session, take it a step further, get some clarity. Moving forward is the key. Moving forward. If you like this video, throw a like. If you don't like it, throw a not like. If you want to subscribe and the spirit moves you, punch that red button and punch that bell if you want to receive an update every time something's uploaded. Otherwise, let's get into it. I've been dating this guy for 4 months now. We have had 3 great months until my ex of 7 months decided to show up. Dun dun dun. Let me move the light here a little bit. So, you've been dating this guy for 4 months now. We have had a great 3 months. So, the first month was bad, or the last month was bad, until my ex of 7 months decided to show up. So, you've been apart for 7 months. That's quite a long time. In parentheses, it says, I was with him 11 years, very manipulative person. So, the fact that you were allowed yourself to be with someone for 11 years that was manipulative, hopefully you learned your lesson and you can stay away from them. My ex has popped up at least 4 times during the 2 months period, and each time my new boyfriend and I argued and he would leave because I always felt sorry for my ex. Bam! Why do you feel sorry for someone that's been highly manipulative towards you for 11 years? And is that manipulative behavior to get you to feel sorry for them? It's a skill, folks. People that come off as victims, it's skilled. It's a performance. It's a learned skill. Although I knew he was manipulating me, if you knew, why did you participate? So do you like to be the victim? Or, you know what I'm saying? Do you like this kind of role? Is this something from your childhood where you witnessed this? But I fell for it each time. But you said you knew. So you knew you were doing. I don't understand. But part of it is, one of the reasons that I can tell you is probably why. If you were with this person for 11 years, you know them inside and out, and that's familiarity. And familiarity is attractive sometimes because you know what's coming next. Even if it's bad, you know what to expect. You know how to treat it. And he knows your buttons to push. And he does it when he wants to. My boyfriend would leave and I would talk to my ex again. I had never been intimate with my ex during those times. Well, if you're describing to your ex how bad a partner this guy was, or he was manipulative, then your ex is thinking, why the hell are you talking to him? I always knew that I wanted to be with this new guy. I would go back to my boyfriend telling him how sorry I was and he would take me back. Well, if it's only been 4 months, it's not going to be something he's going to do long term if he has some self-respect. But not the last time it happened, February 14th, which is Valentine's Day, I believe. My boyfriend told me that it was over. He did not take any of my calls, and when I used a different number to contact him, he hung up. I had a friend talk to him on the 3rd of March. He told her that he had moved on. He then sent me a text on the 3rd of March saying that he wished he could hate me for the pain I caused him, but finds himself still in love with me. But he had moved on. He was back with an ex-girlfriend, and that was it for us. So what basically he did is he filled a void. He filled the void of you with a new ex, with his ex prior to you. So when someone's able to move on very quickly, sometimes they've filled the void with someone from their past or just a new partner. Secondly, when someone says, I've moved on, that's an identity statement. They're not saying like, you can still love someone and feel like you're moving on, and you can love them with distance. He sent you the message and he was honest with you that he's seeing someone else now. It hurts, but you need to accept that. Although he would take my calls, I cannot believe he found someone in 2 weeks we were apart. Well, he didn't find someone. He went back to an ex. He went back to familiarity too, right? So on the 6th of March, I sent him a text saying he was right. I agree with his decision to move on. So have a great life. That wasn't sincere. Let's be honest. This is one of the, you were throwing a little dart out there going, oh yeah, have a great life, hoping that he would react. He never responded to my text. I am hurting so much from this breakup. I really thought we could have made it through. Bottom line is this 4 months relationship is a trial period. I'm not being insensitive to the fact that you were not together, hot and heavy, a good relationship, a good match, but you really, really don't know each other yet. Let's be honest. You knew that guy from 11 years. You're getting to know each other along the way. And really, I've said this before, that you have this honeymoon phase from 6 months to 18 months, 2 years, but it isn't until you really live together and you start spending a lot of time together and you really get to know people in and out. And that's when you kind of are going, wow, I don't agree with this, or this is not going to work. And 4 months it's a trial period. It's a love on promotion. And he wasn't up for it. Flipping the no contact. He never responded to my text. I'm hurting so much from this breakup. I really thought we could make it through. I'm from the Caribbean, and we see each other almost every day in traffic. Well, change your route. Oh, I can't change my route. I bet you could. I'm guessing. Change your schedule. Change your routine. Change your habits. I've talked about this before. When I was in a really bad breakup myself, I used to play basketball at noon at the YMCA, and I had a group of guys, and they're all going like, what happened? You're not yourself. And it didn't help me at the time, people feeling sorry for me or asking me questions. I joined another gym, a 24-hour fitness gym, and I started going and playing basketball like 8:30 at night to switch my routines, and it really helped, because at 8:30 at night is when I would miss my ex and being around them. So that's one way to do it. And if you're like, no, I can't, think, how can you, and write it out. I have now completely understood what my previous ex was doing, so I've asked him to not contact me ever, because I do blame him also for my breakup. Well, blaming's not going to help you at all. Be accountable for your role. Be accountable that you still let this ex get involved in your new relationship, but also give yourself a break on one end. You only knew this guy for 4 months, and it is quite possible, if he left that quick, that he was going to leave eventually anyways, and that he had interest in this past ex of his own anyways. So this wasn't the right match. It was timing and circumstances, and you learned something from it. You learned that at this point, I'm not going to let my 11-year ex get in the way of another good relationship. I learned that this current guy wasn't as great a relationship as I thought. We couldn't get through something, and he's already pivoted to someone new. Now it's time for me to move on, be a confident, cool individual that's happy with myself, and create some new goals moving forward. Although I told my boyfriend that I don't want to be with my ex, he does not believe. He says he has to move on and could not do that. What I did to him, to this person, is he is seeing. He's seeing someone else. That's it. So you need to be out of the picture of that one. The fact that he believed that you weren't over your ex is his belief to keep. And right now, you need to be comfortable being alone for a little bit and look at what you really want. And going into the next relationship, you'll be a more complete person, and you'll learn from this one. But right now, this guy has said he's seeing someone else. Give him that time and space to explore that. Give yourself time and space to explore the fact that, you are okay being on your own for a little while. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Please visit writemac.com if you've got a breakup story you'd like to share, or if you'd like to book a live coaching session. Thank you for supporting the channel.